watch my dad play Kingsfield. And then when I was a little older, I used to try to play it myself. But regardless, this is where the whole Souls thing started. There's Kingsfield games, there's Shadow Temple, like there's a lot of early PS1 From Software games that do the Souls formula. Shadow Tower on the PS1 came out in 98. When did the first Kingsfield come out? 94. Predates, yeah, 4 years ahead of Shadow Tower. So yeah, I think Kingsfield is one of the earliest examples of a From Software Souls game. And we did not get the very first Kingsfield here in America. We got a game called Kingsfield, but it was technically the second game. It's a whole thing. It's like the Final Fantasy. It's like the fun with the classic Final Fantasies. So we're playing, and I just closed the chat on accident trying to close Chrome out. We are playing the first Kingsfield in America, which is the second Kingsfield. And I went ahead and just checked it as Kingsfield 2 in the thing, because it's in the Twitch directory, it's probably correct. So let me get this booted up. I think about this game from time to time because what a game it is. Here we go. I knew I had it around somewhere. Back
ASCII
when
Entertainment.
Oh Jesus! Back when ASCII Entertainment used to publish From Software games. Look at that logo.
A mysterious darkness conquered the island of Marinette. There was either a god or a demon who controlled the island, and no one tried to go there. A high elf in the forest told of a blue light that came down from the sky and struck the island. The blue light penetrated deep into the island's underworld. For hundreds of years, the island had been carved by people who were challenged and destroyed by the island's energy. Legends say, never approach the island, for a sleeping beast in the darkness waits for a great awakening.
$1995. This predates Final Fantasy VII. Anyway, here's Kingsfield. checking the RAM card. We're doing new, of course. Yeah, so we get that opening cutscene, and then you select new game, and you just get dumped into the fucking game. So, I gotta remember the controls for this fucking game. There we go, that's an attack. You have an HP bar and an MP bar. And if you walk off into the deep water, you drown to death. And I'll tell you one thing I remember from this opening. If you go that way, you get killed by the Kraken. Hello, Sky. Welcome. Well, welcome to the open world action RPG from 1995. Let's see, I've got a dagger and nothing else. This game's having some upscaling issues. Hold on, let me see if I can correct that. What could be fucking with that? This is on a disc. This is a PS1 game, Sky. Let's see if that fixes it. You know what, Sky? Do you have eyes at the moment? Well, not that you necessarily need them for the opening, because nothing really happens. But I'm gonna let the opening play again because I want you to at least hear it. Hacking up at the office.
ASCII Entertainment.
Look at this old ass From Software logo. You see nothing. That's because the capture hasn't picked it up yet. Grab the screen, you asshole.
A mysterious darkness conquered the island of Marinette. There was either...
The music that plays during that. So yeah, this was my introduction to From Software. I used to watch my father play this, and this was my introduction to the Dark Souls formula. Okay, yeah, it's not perfect, but it's a lot better. All right, cool. Let's play. So we start the game with a knife, and then nothing else. No real explanation as to why we're here either. If you thought modern Souls games had vague stories. You look like the person that was on the ship that wrecked a few days ago. It's hard to believe that you were able to make it to shore. Usually when a ship wrecks out there, no one makes it here alive. Except for those who are tradesmen. Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of story in the explanation, in the manual. Welcome, Cool Benji. This is just a one-off. I don't think I'm going to be playing through this whole game, but I used to watch my father play this as a child. Look, it's my favorite Elden Ring enemy. Now, this game does some impressive stuff for 95. Like having a big interconnected map. By the fourth game, which I'm much more familiar with, it starts to really look like what you expect from Software. I thought that was a cheeseburger. It was 8 gold. But yeah, this... This is the game hipsters will claim got them into From Software games. It's got riveting combat. One thing I know is fairly consistent. The skeletons in this will fuck you up. There, we got our first piece of armor. Level up. That grass we're picking up is healing items. I remember that, which, you know, stuck around even in Demon Souls. I knew that other guy was gonna come around behind me. Ah, a slime. By the way, we're fighting those squid things. Go fight that squid thing. Locked. You know, this is more or less just a dungeon crawler. Like an early Elder Scrolls game, but with less dialogue. Can you believe this game gives you a compass? Okay, dude. Fuck off. You can attain a map at some point in this. It's not very easy to use. I think there's multiple actually. Yeah, okay, that was my recollection. I haven't seen or played this game in a very, very long time. A broken sword. Other adventurers have been here. We knew that though. A guidepost. I think that has something to do with warping. A soldier of Verdite. A Stargate. Does that take you back to the last guidepost you visited? Is that how it works? I'm trying to remember how these items work. We just found the whole ass Stargate. And then got poisoned. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna not go this way. Yet. I think there's a magic spell we can go grab. If we're careful. I say, I made it to the first safe spot, so I mean, we're doing good. There. Magic learned. I can cast Fireball. Once upon a time, using magic in Souls games required so little of you. Leave me alone. I'd like to point out, I did beat Elden Ring entirely without magic. Okay, that heals my health, but it does not heal my magic. I probably don't want to go this way either. There's skeletons in here. Ow. Take it. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Use the Stargate. Nothing happens. I got poisoned to death. Yeah, it wasn't too far away from my my Elden Ring character's screams. I don't know why my Elden Ring character sounded the way he did. I'm not sure what I did to make him sound like that. Getting your attacks to connect is a challenge sometimes. There's actually, not too long ago, I saw an indie project that was basically a spiritual successor to the Kingsfield series. Or a fan-made Kingsfield game. Hello, Evil. Welcome. Now, let me try and go grab that magic again real quick. I don't know how to restore MP yet. Lunacid, is that what it was called? That sounds familiar. There is another path over here. That bridge, I'm pretty sure, is the broken bridge, but where does this go? Somewhere I don't think I want to go. I got a chest plate. Look, Evil, we're fighting squid things. Okay, don't fuck with the fish. Well, goddamn. All right, I swear, I'm grabbing the fire spell and I'm coming back because the fish, those fish murdered me. I mean, that breastplate's probably pretty useful though. Isn't it nice that modern Souls games, you die, you keep relatively your progress, you just lose your currency? It's very forgiving compared to its roots. I'm gonna try to get that breastplate one more time. Don't fuck with me. One of those things got motorboat engines? Jesus. Found some grass. Got that good grass on this island. Oh, you know, I recently saw a modification of Mega Man Legends that allowed for mouse and keyboard support. Wouldn't that be interesting? An interesting thing to add to this game if they could do that somehow. I've been thinking about doing a full stream of Mega Man Legends someday, and I may look into checking out that mouse and keyboard version. Being able to play the game like a modern third-person shooter. Alright, thanks for the Stargate, dude. I don't know what it does. So I can't... I mean, maybe it's not, but my recollection is that this game more or less takes place on one map that's loaded as you move about the island. Is that true? If so, it must be, you know, well, one, that's impressive, but two, it must not be super huge. Locked. Only the very last area is separate. Fairly impressive for 95. And not being a PC game. But I mean, like, Half-Life, for example, is a pretty good, well-regarded PC game that loads fairly regularly. I think it loads 3 times during the opening. God, I need more antidotes. Yeah, because sometimes this game will speed the fuck up. And by that I mean sometimes it'll have a nice frame rate. and then there's some water and 2 enemies on screen, and it starts to get a little slideshowy. Level up. I bet with a guide you could probably get through this game fairly quickly. I saw a long play of it earlier today. Well, I didn't watch it, but it popped up, which is what got me thinking about the game. Like 5.5 hours someone beat the game. That was probably an MP item. Or whatever that is. What is a crystal? I bet the manual tells you what these items are. You know, let's see. I bet I can find a PDF of it. Hold on. Kingsfield. Let's see. Yeah, I found it. It's 16 pages. Hold on, let me read the story section of this. The story. Ancient writings, deep within the forests of Verdite, lay a hidden cavern concealed among the stalactites of this mystical and holy place was a monument erected for the highest elf. The monument was inscribed with ancient writings upon its base, and only the direct descendants of the highest elf was able to decipher the writings, which said, "It is written, a great ship has fallen from the heavens. It struck the island of Melanot, and was buried deep within the island. Those who come from faraway lands to seek its buried treasure shall never return alive. Never approach the island, for the sleeping beast in the darkness awaits the great awakening." The island of Melanot. There are 3 countries on the northern continent: Grantyke, Egret, and Verdite. In the midst of these countries lies the mystical island of Melanot, controlled by forces of good and evil. In ancient times, the High Elves discovered the island and built a holy shrine. I lost my place. After the shrine was erected, monsters hidden in the island's underground arose and killed most of the High Elves. Those who survived later died from mysterious poisons. Thousands of years later, the 3 northern countries were unified. Hold on. And under the control of the powerful king Harvine, Harvine attempted to build his castle on the island of Melanaut, but the monsters again arose and attacked the king's men. Harvine was forced to retreat to save the few men that he had left. Because of his retreat, he lost power on the northern continent, and he could not overcome the Great War on the continent. The land was then divided into 3 countries, Granataiki, Egret, and Verdite. Legions of monsters then emerged from within the island and crossed the rough channels to the northern continent. Egret and Granataiki were completely destroyed and lay in ruins. The people of Verdite now fear for their lives and their country, knowing that soon the kingdom of Verdite would be invaded. The legends of the lands. Many villagers believe that there is either a god named Seath, the white dragon, or an evil demon known as Gura, the black dragon, living on the island of Melanaut. There's a legend that has been passed down for centuries telling of the valuable crystals that can be found on the island. Because of this legend, many poor people have crossed the channels to the island in search of its hidden treasures. Those who survive the crossings are subjected to the evil poison that is on the island, and they become the slaves of this mysterious poison. It is said that once a person has been infected by the poison, they cannot leave the island. However, the legend also speaks of 2 kinds of water on the island. One water is purifying and can free those inflicted with the poison. But no one knows where the purifying water can be found. The powers of the other kind of water is unknown. The history of Verdite. A young warrior named Alfred returned to Verdite from the island of Melanaut, where he had been searching for his father, who had left many years ago to slay the evil monsters on Melanaut. Although Alfred did not find his father, he did survive the tribulations of the island. The soldiers spied upon the wary Alfred as he approached the castle of Verdite, and opened the gates to let him in. The eldest of the kingdom shouted, "It is truly a miracle. Alfred has returned from the mystical island of Melanaut alive." Alfred then began to tell the villagers the stories of his adventures. The monster that Alfred had gone to slay was actually the former king of Verdite, who had turned evil and was now known as the Black Dragon. Alfred told the townsfolk about his search for his father and about fighting with the Black Dragon. Alfred then showed the villagers his greatest treasure, the Great Moonlight Sword, which he had found on Melanaut. The villagers were captivated by his heroic courage and shouted, "Alfred is to be the new king of Verdite." Alfred was then crowned King Alfred. The fall of Verdite. Over the next few years, there was peace and joy in the kingdom of Verdite. Then something very terrible happened. The monsters appeared in the caverns near Verdite. King Alfred went to destroy the monsters, but found that his powerful moonlight sword had been stolen. Without his powerful sword, King Alfred was unable to defeat the monsters. King Alfred then dispatched an extensive search party to hunt for his treasured weapon. The soldiers thoroughly searched every villager, but the sword was not to be found. While the soldiers searched for the sword, they found a letter deep within the forests of Verdite. It was written in the ancient writings that could only be deciphered by the descendants of the High Elves, and it read, "Necron seeks the powers of the Moonlight Sword. He lives on a mystical island in the midst of the northern continent. Necron controls the island of Melanaut." King Alfred then immediately sent his soldiers to the island in hopes of discovering the truth about the island and finding his magical sword, but his soldiers were never heard from again. The Great Journey. Several months later, the king's best friend, Alexander, arrived at the castle of Verdite to visit King Alfred. King Alfred told Alexander about the missing sword and about the monsters near Verdite. Alexander proclaimed that with the king's permission, he would go to the island of Melanaut and destroy the monster, and bring back the king's sword. The king granted his permission, and Alexander began his journey. While crossing the channels to the island, Alexander's ship was attacked by the creatures of the sea and was completely destroyed. All the king's men were lost at sea, except for Alexander, who became entangled in seaweed and drifted to a small reef, where Alexander regained consciousness. He lifted his eyes and observed an island in the distance. He slowly swam to the shoreline, losing his weaponry and army in the murky waters. Alexander crawled out of the sea and stumbled courageously toward the caverns of the island. Hello, Oni Densetsu. This cave smells weird. Is something you don't say that in the bedroom. That was the story. So we're playing as Alexander. I just wanted to see if there was a list of what items do in this manual. Here we go. Items, weapons, and armor. Items. Here are some examples of items you can find in Kingsfield. Earth Herb. These herbs will replace 40 points of HP. Dispoison Herb, which is called the Antidote in-game. These herbs cure the condition of being poisoned in 15 points of HP. Moonstone. These stones were made by magic and recover 40 points of MP. Fire Crystal. I know what that does. Flute. It is... If this flute is played at a pillar of winds, an ice bridge will appear. That's oddly specific. Weapons. These are examples of items you can find in Kingsfield. Dagger. This is the weapon you start the game with. It is not strong, and you must be very close to use it. Try to find a different weapon as soon as possible. Arbalest. A kind of bow that has a long range and great power. You need a high strength to equip this weapon. Crescent Axe. A long and powerful axe. It is very heavy. It looks like my halberd that I like to use. These are examples of armors you can find in Kingsfield. Great Helm. These helmets were once worn by knights. It's a good head protector. Breastplate. This is an ordinary breastplate. It's not very strong, but allows for good mobility. Iron Boots. These ordinary boots are crafted of leather and coated with iron. Alright, here's the advice section. You know, I can... Let me put this manual on screen. I'm on the Internet Archive reading this. Here are some basic hints and strategies to help you find the Moonlight Sword. I guess that's what, yeah. Okay. That Moonlight Sword. They really like that Moonlight Sword. Fighting. This is one technique for fighting. Put some distance between you and the enemy. Wait until your power gauge is full. Start slashing and rush the enemy. Takes a little timing practice. After your attack, retreat. Repeat procedure until death. Whose death, you might ask? Until either you or the enemy is dead. Once you find a gate and gate key of the same type, find a guidepost. Use your key in front of the guidepost. Now, if you ever get lost or stuck, use the gate and you will be transported to the guidepost you left the key in. There are 3 pairs of keys and gates. Do not attack enemies from the front. Rotate around them and slash them in the back. Learn the length of the sword you're using. Each sword is different. Your approach needs to be close enough to attack the enemy. Learn to find good combinations of magic and sword. A weak magic can at least stop the enemy from attacking. Don't fight enemies with higher levels. You will encounter creatures that you can never beat at your level. Go around them until you go up some levels. You can run by pressing the X button. I didn't know that. When you run, you can't attack and your defense is low. You will see many traps. Check out around the traps. There is usually a switch to turn it off. There are many hidden doors in the walls. Press the X button in front of the walls. You may find a hidden door. While you are looking for hidden doors, you may find something else. Traps. You can be killed by the trap. Be careful. Kingsfield is a vast world. You can travel almost everywhere, but you see that mountain? You can climb it. But you can also lose your way easily. Be careful until you get a gate and key. Each area is separated by a big door. On the other side of the door, monsters may be stronger. Make sure your levels are high enough to go to the next area. If you have the image of Seath and have a certain pendant equipped, the image of Seath dies in place of you. It only works if you are killed by traps or monsters. And then we have a very long list of credits in the section where you could write notes. Remember, all game manuals used to give you that. What the fuck? The next manual in the list is for Koudelka. Remember when I streamed Koudelka? Alright, anyway. Now we know. Now we know all the tips and tricks to being a true gamer. Danger ahead. I didn't know the people on this island spoke and wrote Japanese. But possess names like Alexander and Alfred. Hey, I can cast Fireball. If I equip it. How you like that? So sprinting leaves you pretty vulnerable for a second. But you move like a motherfucker. Strength gained. It's a very fast-paced video game. Well, there's money, so I'm fairly certain there's a shop somewhere. We just gotta find it. There's probably more than one shop, actually. Medical herbs for sale. Al Hunt. Well, speaking of the devil. Why is the music in this area so nice? It's fucking metal as hell, dude. I'd like to find this shop before I get killed. So yeah, my dad bought this back when it came out, or close to when it came out anyway. And I don't know if he ever beat it or not, but I definitely remember watching him play it. Oh, good. I don't think this is the shop. We found a house, though. bones. Yeah, this house is not got a whole lot going on in it. A tree. This game's got great flavor text. Oh, fuck off. Flying enemies. Can you believe there's enemies in this game that fly? And I think they actually fly. The translation is quite bad. Yeah, that's just kind of the era. No, it feels so far better than Final Fantasy VII's translation, which is a newer game. All right, see you, Evil. Have a good one. Okay, we found a couple of old abandoned houses out here in this weird area. Oh, it's like a man-made carving in the stone where they built two homes. I was promised a shop. That's sketchy. Easy there, dude. Oh, that didn't hurt too bad. I expected you to do a lot more damage. Oh, that guy was kind of alright. I thought I saw that guy and I just expected a much harder enemy. The entrance is the entrance to the North Village. Ghosts. We're not going this way. I don't think I'm ready to fight ghosts. $23 gold. Okay. I thought that door was locked. Okay, that killed me pretty quick. That guy didn't fuck around. God damn. Yeah, I saw that. He got very quick all of a sudden. No, I want to take that. I know how it works now. I read the manual. I want to find that shop I read about. Magic's great, but you need an item to get it back, so... I would imagine you can probably purchase that item. I have no idea. But nonetheless, I'd like to find that shop. Learning the layout is definitely reminiscent of Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1. Well, you know, in reverse, but... like right now, not having a map, you just have to remember how to get from one place to another. Let me heal first. Ow. That was, KF1 is... yeah, I've only ever played, like, a few minutes of Kingsfield 1. Because that never officially came out in English. Or never officially came out in America. Entrance to the South Village. But that was my favorite thing about Dark Souls 1. The first time I played that back when it came out. Was that the game was basically one big connected map. Until you got to in Orlando. But, when I played Dark Souls 3, I was a little disappointed that he did a lot more warping around. Can I help you? I don't have much stuff, but you will need items to be able to walk around this island. Shop! Okay. I don't have a lot of money yet, but we found the shop, and boy, howdy, do they have some, expensive armor. Moonstone, that's the MP item. It's 650 for one. What is the hell is this? Okay, I got it. I see how to buy multiple. Let me buy. I don't know. I bought 2 antidotes. Now I can't afford a weapon. What's that? A jawbreaker? Yeah. It would do their job. Alright, we need cash. The south graveyard to the small mine. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid graveyards for now. Finding a new save area wouldn't be bad. Duplicate keys, Mark Waz. Oh, look at this guy. Treasure hunting. There are many treasures that were hidden by kings and mages on this island. The treasure boxes and the doors are all locked, but I can make you any kind of key. Magician's key, silver key, gold key. Dude, how do you make money on this island? You charge that... How many people come by here with that much cash on them, dude? I don't think you have a very good location, and I don't think you have very good prices. That just reminded me of an NES game that's kind of got the same thing. If anyone's ever played Faxanadu, that game had lots of key managing and buying. Yeah, no. Not going that way. So there's a hole here. I probably don't want to go down it. Okay. That did not connect. When they've got a high frame rate, I'm scared. Okay, alright. Jesus. At least these slimes aren't very threatening. I guess that's this whole thing is here in case he fell down there and didn't die. What was that? Rhombus key. For one of the gates? I guess I could go... Oh, hey, yo! Okay, I feel a little better now. Just go in here. Nothing happens. Okay. Not sure what the rhombus key is for, but I've got it. How much would it cost for me to have that dude copy the rhombus key? I just want to know. This is gonna be like a social experiment. $580 gold. Okay. Why would I need to copy it though? Is it like you use it once and it's gone? These characters are very content to just kind of like exist in one space. Here, have my old dagger. Now our arm swings vertically. I'm fearful of fall damage. Oh, there's another one of those keys for... Oh, that's... I gotcha. I see what they're for. Base number 1. Level up. You guys use interesting keys to get around. The Underworld Prison, #1. Nothing on him. Bones. Bones, are you ready? Locked. Alright, well, I'd rather let the guy out than the 3 monsters. Let's go see if we can find a key. Unless it's one of those keys that the dude was selling. I wonder if anyone's ever, Whoa, 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 whoa. What the, how did you just shot me through the wall, you asshole? Wonder if anyone's ever attempted to, fix the frame rate in this game somehow. Not sure exactly how you do that, but... I mean, nowadays you can run Mario 64 at 60 FPS thanks to the decompile. Wait, this was already where I already was. This door was locked from both sides. Oh, well, at least you can take your Rhombus key back. I think I would almost prefer that. Because, like, this, when it's smooth, it's nice, but, like, if you're fighting an enemy and it's slow, you kind of get used to how you're fighting them, and then it speeds up and you get screwed over. I probably don't want to be here, but this is where fate has found me. I like how they have a castle in a cave. That's an interesting thing you guys got going on here. Someone was doing some heavy damage to me. Yeah, the frame rate's good right now. I'm scared of these guys. Okay, yeah, you guys just puppy guard that hallway. Oh boy. I feel like I could play the Kichi Joji music and it wouldn't feel too out of place. Thanks for the arrow. Entrance to the central village. That's a scary sound. A magic wand? I think. Ooh. Phantom Rod. That's a good name. Ouch. Let's check out the central village, if we can. We did just save, so if I die, it's not too big of a deal. And, if I decide to backtrack, which I might, I feel like I shouldn't be this deep. Can I sleep? No. Now is not the time for sleeping. Don't come into my house without permission. Everybody is nervous because Sandler has disappeared. I'll talk to you later. I don't have anything for you. I'm busy now. Get out of here. What a brat. Sandler always gives Crola a hard time. Adam Sandler? What's he doing here? Popeye's chicken is friggin' awesome. Oh, King Koopa got me. You fucker. I don't want to fight ants. Is that what it is? It's been a while since I've seen, it's been a long time since I've seen Little Nicky. Oh, we fell into a goddamn ant hill. If I die, it's just my opportunity to get out of here. Well, we've almost got 500 gold. I don't know how these ants built out of wood. Well, they must be giant termites, I guess. They built their home out of wood. What is that? What is that little, like, dragon thing over there? Your strafe game was pretty strong, dude, but you lost. That looks like a boss. One I probably don't want to tango with. They can be attacked by bows. Take good aim. Yeah, you know, I could use some range. What is happening? I'm having a seizure. I would like to just find a way out with my life. Oh. Well, this looks like out. Don't kill me. Okay, alright. What killed me? What killed me? Killed me so quick. Alright, let's not go into the ant hill right now. Probably better things we can do with our time. Okay, yeah, that guy. So we came from this way, I think. I've died a few times. It's a From Software game. Of course I've died. I fell down into an ant hill hole thing. There were giant termite ants, whatever they were. And I got out alive, and then something murdered me very quickly from behind. Base number 2. Ugh, this is not a great room to fight these two guys in. I came out on top. And I got a bow. Alright, that's just that's their symbol. I don't know what it represents. That's where I came out, so this is where I died. I think I got shot by an archer. Yeah, because why do archers do that much damage? I couldn't tell you, but they do. You fuck. They're the tanks of Kingsfield. Okay, I'm gonna get that bow and I'm gonna get the hell out of there. I'm slowly learning my way around, though. I imagine I probably just need some better weapons and armor, which all cost too damn much money. Give me one of their weapons. My preferred Dark Souls weapon. Right there, halberd, baby. Okay, let's leave this fortress for now. Go look around somewhere else. You know, if I showed you the opening cutscene of Kingsfield 4, which came out on the PS2, you would immediately recognize what it looks like. Isn't that... Maybe it isn't. I don't think I have any more Rhombus keys. I don't. I think that door's the door I came in to get in here. I might not be able to leave without a Rhombus key. Dead. Okay, take a look at this real quick. Yeah, we'll get back to the game in just a second.
The cursed land lies deep in a dense, colorless forest. Hidden within this land is an ancient city, once known to the forest folk as the Holy Land. Buried in the depths of the city, a warning was discovered long after the rulers have fallen. Grave misfortune will befall those who behold the idol that stares into the darkness. The idol, taken from the ancient land, led the kingdom down a path of destruction. The idol must be returned. Under a dark and cloudy sky, the Swordmaster led his men to the ancient land. The cursed land swallowed the soldiers, and all that remained was dark silence.
That by Kingsfield 4, things were starting to look like what we'd recognize. That distinct From Software look. Okay, let me go grab that bow one more time, and then maybe make it out of this place with my life. Wait, who are you? Did you see a little boy around here? I'm looking for my son, Sandler. I've warned him not to go into the underworld, but he's crazy about treasure hunting. I hope he comes back soon. Oh yeah, Shadow Tower, I talked about it a little bit at the beginning of the stream. I don't have any, experience, yeah, I haven't played Shadow Tower. But, I wouldn't mind checking it out. That one came out in 98. I know you can get that for like $10 on the PS3 digital store. Can't get any of the Kingsfield games on there, though. Okay, so if I want to leave this place, I need to find a Rhombus key. Because the door I came in from is locked. So we may end up stuck here for a little bit. Suppose we could try learning how this bow works. I bet this thing is not easy to aim. Okay, so there's a missing kid, and I can't really do a whole lot here in this village until I find them. This lady won't let me by. He's gathering worthless scraps that he calls treasures. He told me that he found the termite's nest. Wow, they are termites. I'm very concerned about him because the termites are very dangerous. Well, I think we know where the kid is. I think he is at Meryl's place. He always goes there to ask about the continent. Maybe he found the nest around there. Meryl. Oh, what a troublemaker he is. I like how they call it a RAM card. I don't think that's a correct translation. The memory cards don't use RAM to store memory. That wouldn't work very well. Well, it worked just now. That was interesting. All right, let's explore this termite's nest. I don't know how many arrows I have. 22. Is that enough to take out the boss? Who knows? We can try. No, give me the crystal. What do these crystals do? Nothing. Okay, alright. Gee, why are there so many of you? What does the phantom rod do? I wish. Fucking termites. hopefully cleaned up a good number of them. Yeah, that kid, if he's in here, he's fucking dead. Like, I don't know how... I'm sorry, kid, but I don't know how you would live down here. That's where we originally entered. Okay. Okay, I could use some more healing items. Is there a finite number of termites down here, I wonder? Or do they just keep on coming? Weird tree. Secret door. Mirror. Truth glass. The termites. It just tells you where you are. Okay. Well, that'd make following a walkthrough easier, I suppose. I didn't know termites were into like 70s wood grain. I got paralyzed and got murdered. See, modern From Software games, you got it easy. Let this be a nice little reminder of how harsh life used to be. Wrong weapon. This is back when video games fucking played you. Those fire ants played you like a damn fiddle. cool dead end hallway up here. What's a frame rate anyway? Around here we play slideshows. I gotta find my way to that boss again so I can at least shoot it with a bow and see if I can do anything to it. What's up with the funny yellow tree? Kind of an interesting place for a thing that looks so neon. Go in. Alright, we're up on the second floor again. I know that the big boss that makes all the rules is around here somewhere. Not a bad place to level up. I've leveled up twice here. If I can stay alive, I can even keep it. Wow, we almost have 100 HP. Here it is, boss room. We're gonna try and take him on. I might even be inclined to do like a funny save. Yeah, I'm going to. There. You probably won't be able to see the game for a second. Come on. Come on, grab it. Grab it, it's right there. There you go. Okay, this room might just be littered with infinite termites. Look at that guy. I got 2 shots on him. And then I got murdered by 2 regular ass termites. Don't worry, I did a funny save. This is more or less a showcase. I'm not worried about cheating a little bit for the sake of my own sanity. You got a kid back there? Oh, gotcha, bitch. You do got a kid back there. What else did you have? Earth crystal. Magic learned. Thanks, pal. They tried to eat me. I couldn't leave because that big guy was blocking my way. Thanks, buddy. I will give you the key that I found on the beach. You can find a great treasure with it. Thanks, pal. Alright, kid. You have fun getting out of here. We killed a boss. Can you believe I actually managed to kill a boss in this game? What do you mean, yes? Oh, fuck. Now I gotta remember how to get out of here. Well, yeah. It just threw me off that you were so matter-of-fact about it. Oh, and then I died. God damn it. Time to kill a boss again. You know, the bow is actually a pretty half-decent weapon in this game. Alright, you have fun, kid. Do you... Actually, let me talk to him again. My dream is to sail around the world. I know my mom won't let me, but I'll do it anyway. My mom must be worried about me. Yeah, alright, you go back to your town so I can fucking... Maybe your mom will reward me handsomely. I know you're fond of me, lobster. Found the exit. Alright, let's go save and talk to the villagers. You know, believe it or not, I probably could commit to beating this game. I'm not going to do it in a single sitting, but we might end up seeing more of this on stream. It's not a huge game, as far as I understand. Can I drink from this? Oh, nice. Crolla Amgun. Sandler Amgun. His name's not Adam Sandler, unfortunately. Thank you very much for saving Sandler, but don't believe anything he says. He's just a child. I'm worried that Sandler will get into more trouble. I hope Gigi is here, but I can't do anything because the bridge to the East Village is like that. He is okay now, but I have to keep my eyes on him. My mom was so mad at me that she told me that I couldn't go out. I was going to see Gigi to tell her about my adventures. Do you use that key? Because I cannot go to the ocean. Please find the treasure. Fuck, I skipped some dialogue. I heard that Uncle Leon's mother is a high elf. Do you know what a high elf is? Is she great? Gigi got her pendant from Leon. Her father has the same one. I want a pendant like that. There are poles like crystals near base number 2, between here and Gigi's place. I think those poles are related to King Harvine somehow, because I saw patterns. Wonder how Gigi's doing. I want to see her. Kid had the most dialogue all game so far. Dolph Weiss. These guys got interesting names. I'm gonna take your 75 gold. David Tabler. These are like fake SNL characters. Rambly Bambler. Oh, yeah, the bridge is kind of fucked. Oh, and there's skeletons over there? That's cool. Yeah, I won't be going over there anytime soon. Yeah, no, I'm not interested. There is a bridge that's working, but I'm not going over there. So as I was saying about skeletons, there you go. That was a skeleton. Dead in a fraction of a second. Well, I can see that dialogue I skipped accidentally if I'm careful. I'm just gonna restore the continuity here real quick. Did you see the bridge on the west seaside? I couldn't jump across it, but I think there might be something over there. Oh, I went over there already, kid. I got fire magic. And I've since found no items for restoring my magic. Well, I could have bought one, but it was 650 gold for a single magic healing item. Yeah, I would not want to live in the house next to the cave that is connected to where all the skeletons hang out. Fuck that. Cliff floor. Not accepted. That's the old version of closed by some device. You're new around here, aren't you? You have come to find crystals, haven't you? Buy my equipment if you don't want to die. What do you got? A morning studio. Why? Look at your prices. I can't buy this shit. I can buy a knight helmet. Are these crystals just for selling? I'm gonna look this up real quick. Kingsfield crystal. What was it for? Okay, no, I want to hold on to the crystals. Pirate's Key, Rhombus Key, Stargate. I don't have anything I want to sell. Well, I can sell my old helmet, I guess. All of this equipment was made in Granitic. Although the equipment was created by humans, there are many great items. Well, you got something against humans? Let's see how it is. See if I do business with you ever again. Necron is a nice guy. He gives us daylight and food, but everyone has to work in the mine for that anyway. Me, I don't have to work there because I'm a good friend of Gelfie. It's Kelfie. Selfie. You know what? I am gonna save. I'm gonna save so in case I die I don't have to do that shopping again. By the way, I haven't pointed it out, but I really like that skybox that is just like a picture of some real hills somewhere. Missed. Shot you right in the cock. Where'd the other guy go? Okay, once you've strung your bow, it doesn't seem like you can cancel. You are locked in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we're okay. Oh. Fuck you, dude. Yeah, okay, just wander off. Okay, how did I do that? I just like dropped the arrow in front of me. That was impressive. A pillar of wind. Okay, well I can't interact with that, so I did all that for a whole lot of good. I do have a rhombus key, so I could leave. I'm probably done here for now. Now I can, if I had MP, I could cast a healing spell. Alright, get me out of here. What does the pirate's key go to, I wonder? It wouldn't happen to go to these cells, would it? Wrong key. Oh, I don't have any more rhombus keys. Wait, I can take the one out of here. This is very ambitious game for 95. That's not necessarily a good thing, but it makes for an interesting case study, I guess, these days. Clearly the game's not impossible to play, it's just clunky as all hell. I didn't pick up the key. Strength gained. Okay. I don't know where that third guy came from, but I'm glad he didn't murder me. If I nap that quickly, can I leave the room with it? Oh, it won't let me have that one. Okay. I got you. You got me, game. I thought I one-upped you for a second. All right, let's see. I can buy a leather shield or iron. I'm gonna buy iron gloves. Wrong. No, I didn't want to use the bow. Wrong weapon. Right, that's the guy that makes keys that are ridiculously expensive. Alright, well, I'm gonna head to a save room and save the game for now. But this, I just wanted to show this off a little bit because what an interesting look at the history of From Software this game is. It may return occasionally, and we'll see if we can get through it. I'll probably end up using a guide. I gotta remember where the nearest save spot is. It's through this door over here. Let me see if that key works on this chest. It did. What did that give me? Oh, a crystal flask. So I think I can use that to fill it up with this, and then I have a healing item. Drew some water. Look, now I have my healing flask, like good old Dark Souls. There, we'll save this for now. Not a super easy game to play these days, but it definitely kind of grips my attention somehow. Anyway, I'll probably be back tomorrow or Friday. Friday we're gonna do Subnautica Below Zero, because I know that's not a horror game, but it is for me. And then I'm going to do Armored Core over the weekend. Until then, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I will be back soon.